Fullerton joins us from Aliom Financial. Worth mentioning as well, Al, was the lacklustre low volume session. So you can just see people really hanging on the sidelines here.
Morning, Brooke. That's exactly right. Lacklustre seems to be this ongoing thematic as we wait for these payroll numbers out tonight. It really was a low volume session in the US. It was the second lowest, 8.75 billion changing hands. So everyone's on the sidelines, and it just shows the importance of tonight's data, or how everyone is anticipating it. The European lead was somewhat positive in terms of, Germany continues to bring out these robust numbers showing that their economy is really performing well. ECB, while holding rates on at 1%, keeping them flat there, and citing some cautious tones going forward, but really underpinning a more positive stance in terms of where they are now that the bank stress test is behind them. So Europe continues to move along quite solidly, but it's all about the US, and we saw the European markets get sold down when the disappointing leads came through from the US session. So it really is all eyes on the US now.
Okay, and so we just wait and watch for that, but then we'll have our reporting season coming up in August as well. We're kind of gearing up for that, and things are gathering momentum. Any early themes that you're seeing in the lead up to it, though?
Yeah, certainly the same themes we may have seen in the US reporting season as well, which is companies that come in line or God forbid below expectations are really being punished, and anyone who surprises to the upside are really being rewarded there. And now obviously Kathmandu and West Australian News are two companies which came in. Kathmandu sold down heavily. WAN was in a similar boat. Both sectors though that have really been hurting, the retail space and the media sector, both really not great areas, and certainly feeling the pinch of this consumers sitting on cash rather than spending. So that was somewhat to be expected there. We have seen some great results, as Julie was talking about. Rio, very robust results there. Great results from ResMed this morning, and so we are seeing some more positive results there. And I thought the Rio results were wonderful. We think a couple of years ago they were in the middle of this saga with Alcan there, and now they're looking at perhaps capital management in 2011. So they continue to impress. We've seen brokers come out this morning and upgrade the stock prices up to 105 in some cases. So really, the start of this reporting season, I think we're seeing some good underlying tones, and I think it might set a pace for a couple of good weeks ahead for the Aussie market.
Something that was very obvious in that Rio result, though, was the way that iron ore is really dominating the earnings. And we were speaking earlier with James Dunn from Dunn Media in Melbourne. At some point, I guess that has to turn. You're going to have a lot of supply come back into the market. I think it's Goldman Sachs, he was saying, is talking about a more balanced market, even within a few years. If you're holding that stock, or planning to hold that stock for the longer term, how do you weigh up that issue?
Oh, look, I think the iron ore play, I continue to bang the table on this, and I strongly feel that the Chinese and Indian demand is going to maintain there. I feel that the demand for iron ore will continue to grow due to this developing world demand, and so I'm still very much bullish on that iron ore space, and I feel that Rio are too. You've seen them out this week spending another 700 mil on the Pilbara, and the JV's not even down pat yet, so they're certainly bullish on that. Vale are too, and I feel that the demand will ongoing. So I like that thing. If you don't want to play that entire iron ore play, or the overweight iron ore play, then move into someone like BHP who are more diversified across the number of resources and globally.
And just finally, Al, the day ahead, I mean, we'll just wait and watch for those non-farm payroll numbers. I don't know what else to say about it. How do you think that this market might react or behave towards the end of the session today?
Look, it'll be low volume, sit on hands, as we've spoken about. 11:30 RBA monetary statement out there, so there might be a chance to focus domestically there and get a bit of a look. We know that they're quite happy with how the Australian market's chugging along. Let's look for this Chinese bank stress test story that's coming across the wires there. So let's wait and see how the Shanghai composite reacts when that kicks off around lunchtime today, and let's see if that is seriously weighed down by these concerns. Then the Aussie market may take some of those negative sentiments from that market and be sold down further this afternoon. So I think that's really important to wait and see what comes across the lines there in terms of China.
Thanks so much, Al. Good to check in with you. Have a great weekend.
You too, Brooke. See you later.
Al from Aliom Financial, and coming